So I started by just taking some old oak pallet pieces, plane the edges. Once the edges are flat and they fit together nicely, I glue them up and clamp them. So I designed the pattern and cut half of it out. I just find the middle like that and trace it out. And then you can just flip it over to do the other side. I'm using a jigsaw to cut these out because I really don't feel like dragging my Shopsmith all the way outside. Once I got the piece cut out to the shape I want, I'll go ahead and straighten up the edges. Now I gotta plane the face down. Well, that's about as smooth as I'm gonna get it. So I forgot to turn the camera on during this part, but I just cut out two 1-inch pieces left over from the scrap. And this is going to be the area that holds the iPad in whenever it's sitting there. Now I'm just going to set this up and glue it in place and clamp it. Now we just wait for it to dry and then cut the end off with a handsaw. So for the back, I'm going to have this little hinge thing so it'll be able to stand up and hold the tablet while it's being used, and then it can still be folded down when not in use. And to drill them, I mark the center, and I'm just going to drill some pilot holes with this and then drill it the proper size with a normal drill. So this will be the back stand rest. I marked the approximate angle on here. Alright, so it dried, and I have the stand where it just folds out and folds back in. It's at a pretty good angle, so it can be folded in for storage. And I'm just going to sand it one more good time and be ready to put the finish on. Now I just got to get the finish ready, and I'll be back when it's ready to apply that. So for the finish on these cutting boards, I'm using a mixture of boiled linseed oil and wax. Heat it up on the stove just to get it all mixed together properly. And then I put the holder in the oven just to get it heated up. I put it on the lowest setting, just it'll help it to absorb the wax and the oil better. So once it's all coated, it's not really necessary, but if you want to, you can put it back in the oven to keep the piece warm so the maximum amount of wax and oil is able to soak into the wood. So I'm going to do that and let it sit in there for a while, and then I'll bring it out and show you how I finish the rest. So I just took it out of the oven, and once you get it out, just take some paper towels or some other cloth and wipe off all the excess wax, because there will be excess wax. Just get it down to where it's a light finish. You don't want to wipe all the wax off, because otherwise what's the point of putting it on? You want to try to hurry up, because the longer you take, the harder the wax gets. I mean, the harder it is to remove the extra. That's what it looks like with all the wax, extra wax removed. I'm going to let the board cool. There's still a little bit of wax buildup on some of the spots that I wasn't able to wipe off, so I just take a shop rag and give it a quick overall buffing. And there we have it. Oh, here they are, final products. They can hold different types of tablets. If you enjoyed this video, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I put up videos every time I make a new project. And give it a like, share it with your friends, and thanks for watching.